Here is your business brief. First, a new lifeline for small businesses is on the way as part of the $1.9 trillion pandemic relief package. The legislation adds $7 billion to the Paycheck Protection Program. It also adds $15 billion to the Emergency Injury Disaster Loan Program. For bars and restaurants, there are some additional options. They'll have access to a new $25 billion grant. The hospitality industry has been especially hard hit in the pandemic. According to the National Restaurant Association, more than 110,000 restaurants closed in 2020. The stimulus package will also help the hard-hit airline industry. The legislation would grant them $14 billion to extend payroll support. This will allow air carriers to avoid furloughing more than 27,000 workers. The current program is set to expire at the end of the month. Rail transit will also get some help. Amtrak is slated to get $2 billion in support. Twitter is suing Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. This following the AG's call to investigate Twitter over its decision to ban former President Donald Trump in January. At the time, Paxton sent a civil investigative demand to the company. The suit, filed in California, alleges Paxton used the powers of his office to retaliate against the company for political reasons. The social media giant asserts their decision is protected under the First Amendment. Now onto the consumer beat. Kia is recalling more than 380,000 vehicles in the United States. The automaker is recalling 2017 through 2020 Sportage SUVs as well as 2017 through 2019 Cadenzas. This is due to a possible short circuit in the hydraulic electric brake control unit. The automaker says this can cause a fire. Kia is asking owners to park their cars outside and away from structures until repairs can be made. Zoom may be one of the hottest companies of the pandemic. That's raising questions why their CEO and founder transferred about $18 million in shares of the company. Now that's worth about $6 billion and is a 40% stake. The shares were shown as gifts to unspecified beneficiaries in a regulatory filing filed last week. The company says his move was part of his personal estate planning practices. And that's your business brief. I'm Andy Hirschfeld in New York.